not much special to talk about. Just a bog standard mini plane. But you know, if you just showing that if you want to just come along and have some fun in a competition, you don't need anything fancy. You can just grab an off-the-shelf machine and have a go.
I wanted to start with that clip because, as Jack has just said, you really don't need any specialist equipment to come and take part in the competition to challenge yourself and have a bit of fun. So being part of the club pilot class, the first thing we actually did at the competition was to gather all of our group's equipment and go over what we'd chosen and why. We certainly had a variety of equipment between us, and it really outlined that as long as your equipment is in a serviceable condition, that's fundamentally all you'll need to enter into the competition. However, that does need to include a reserve and an altimeter, but that's just for safety measures at the competition. To make the absolute most out of a competition, I highly recommend building yourself a map board. Now, a map board is used to navigate yourself around the competition area and the tasks as well. They're very easy to make. I've made a guide on how you can make yours, and I will leave a link up here. Being in the club pilot class, GPS is allowed, so you'll always have a backup. The same applies for the discovery class, but if you're in the championship, you're required to navigate just using the Ordnance Survey maps. So at the competition, we also had the chance to look through what the championship pilots were flying, and as you can imagine, their equipment was modified from a factory setup. Modifications included things as simple as a different carburetor for better economy, competition bottles so you get a very accurate fuel reading, to high screw adjusters for in-flight tuning. Now, it's worth noting, even with these modifications, at the end of the day you still need to be a good pilot to make the most of these. Moving on to gliders, Benny, the 2020 championship winner, summarises which glider to choose perfectly in this clip.
Like Rick said, the speed is not important. On most of the tasks, it's about the precision. And on the constant speed, it doesn't matter if you do it with 40 km/h or with 60. As long as you are constant, you get the full point. And on the declared one, it's also in the classic competitions where everybody is doing the same. Yeah, if two people have the same precision, at the end it counts who is a bit faster. But here the speed doesn't matter. It's just about the precision and the navigation, so you don't need to feel like you need a different wing for competing. Just take what you feel confident with.
So other than your basic flying equipment, there is a few other little bits and pieces that you'll need to bring, such as AAA batteries for your logger, which is provided, pen and paper for briefing notes, camping equipment, fuel, also worth picking up a Ordnance Survey compass as well. But I'll leave a list to all those things down in the description below, and they are on the PPG Comps website. So as you can see, there's really not that much more equipment that you need to bring to a competition other than the standard flying stuff that you normally fly with. So that concludes this video, and if you've liked it, do give it a thumbs up and please share it with anyone who you think will be interested in the competition. In the next video, we are looking at the tasks and how to score points in a competition. So I hope to see you over there in that video, and hope to see many more of you at future competitions.